Dear students, welcome to my channel. Let's Learn. Today I will discuss about the SQL statements, the type of statement, and few simple statement that how you can create a table, a database, and you will be able to done some type of modification in the table after watching this video. So now moving through the topic, what do you mean by SQL statement? So the SQL statements are commonly known as the structured query language, and in this language we will write few commands. With the help of that particular command we will be able to create a database, to create a table in the database, and basically the SQL commands are used to get some data from the database or to run some queries from the database. So now according to their functionality, the type of SQL statements are the DDL statement, the TCL statement, DCL statement, and DML statement. So now I will discuss the statements one by one. The first statement that I am going to discuss is that is DDL statement or the data definition language statement. So the term definition is related with creating any particular, or in the starting when we are creating any database or when we are creating a table, then we need to define the basic structure or the schema of the object. For example, if you are creating a table, then you need to define that how many columns would be there in your table, then how many types of fields you are using, means you how many fields you have in your table, and what data type that you are entering in that fields. So these are the few basic requirements while creating a particular table in the database. So when we are creating a table or when we are deciding the schema or the structure of the table, the command we are using is the DDL command or the data definition command. Now next command we have the TCL command or the transaction language command. What we are doing in this command is basically used to save the changes or to manage the changes made by data manipulation language. Means when we are doing any type of transaction from the bank, then what type of transaction time stamping or commit or the save point will be used for the safe transaction, or when we are doing the online reservation, then how it can be done without there with any type of overlapping in that particular transactions. So these are the few commands which we are using while we are accessing a database from a remote location. So the transaction control language is used to safe and the secure and the reliable transaction from the database. The third is data control language. So the data control language is associated with the privileges that what we are providing to the users. Means when we are creating any type of database, then what we are doing, we are giving access to the user. For example, if we are doing the railway reservation, we are only able to see the chart of that train, a particular train, right? We cannot make any changes in it. We can only see the arrival time, the departure time, the route of the train, or any other information. But there is someone who are making changes in that type of data basis according to the relevant changes that has been made in the route of the train or the timing of the train. So you can see the reflection of the changes in the database also. So there is someone who are making changes in the database. Similarly, there was someone whom you call the administrator or the database administrator. So typically known as the DBA. So the database administrator keep an eye or the check about the security of the database. Means to giving some type of privileges or to some type of access authorities to the person that how you can use a table. You can see the table, you can make change in the table, on how you can do any particular work in the table. So these are the languages or command that can be studied under the data control language. There are two basically data control languages, the commands are there. The first one is the grant and the second one is the revoke command. So the grant command is used to give any type of access authority to any particular person, and the revoke command is used to take back the access command from that particular user. Means when we are giving any type of authority to any user, we are using the access grant command, and when we are taking back the authority, then will have to use the revoke command. The next command we have the data manipulation language. So with the help of the data manipulation language, as the term manipulation indicates, that with the help of the data manipulation language you will be able to manipulate the data. Means you will be able to add a column in the table, delete a column from the table. If you want to make any changes in the data type or the size of the data type in the table, so these type of actions can be done with the help of the data manipulation language. So these are the basically four types of the SQL command that what you will be using in your further programming language while dealing with the database.